Danger is not a punishment sent to ruin you. Danger is a message sent to wake you. Most people misunderstand this because they have been trained to run toward comfort and away from pressure. They believe safety is proof of blessing and difficulty is proof of failure. But life does not work that way. Nature itself does not grow in comfort. A seed does not break open because it feels safe. It breaks open because pressure forces it to transform. When God allows a dangerous day to appear in your life, it is not to threaten your existence, it is to challenge your awareness. It is a signal that says, you are standing at the edge of change. Pay attention now. Danger sharpens perception. On ordinary days, the mind sleeps. You wake up, repeat habits, react automatically, and move through hours without presence. But when danger appears, suddenly the senses awaken. You listen more carefully. You observe more deeply. Your body becomes alert. This is not coincidence. This is intelligence built into life. Danger exists to pull you out of unconscious living. That is why when God says congratulations on a dangerous day, it means you are being trusted with awareness. It means life believes you are capable of seeing clearly under pressure. People ask why bad things happen, but the better question is why people refuse to listen when life speaks softly. Danger only arrives loudly when whispers are ignored. The ignored intuition, the postponed discipline, the avoided responsibility, these create the conditions where danger must speak, not as an enemy, but as a teacher. If you listen, danger does not harm you. If you resist, it feels destructive. Fire warms the disciplined hand and burns the careless one. The fire is not evil. The relationship with it determines the outcome. A dangerous day exposes the truth of your inner state. When there is no pressure, everyone appears calm. When nothing is at stake, everyone claims confidence. But pressure removes masks. It reveals whether your calmness is real or just the absence of challenge. It reveals whether your faith is grounded or borrowed. That is why danger is sacred. It shows you who you are without illusion. Many fear this revelation because they have built identities on comfort rather than character. God congratulates you because you are being invited to see yourself honestly. The mind often labels danger as something external, circumstances, people, events. But the real danger begins internally. Panic, haste, emotional reaction, loss of discipline. These are the true threats. External danger only tests whether internal order exists. If your inner world is structured, external chaos cannot dominate you. If your inner world is scattered, even small challenges feel catastrophic. A dangerous day is a mirror. It reflects your inner structure back to you, without mercy and without lies. When you understand this, fear changes shape. Fear is no longer something to escape, it becomes something to observe. Observation weakens fear. Presence dissolves panic. The moment you stop running from danger and start standing still within it, you reclaim power. Stillness does not mean passivity. Stillness means clarity. From clarity, correct action arises. This is why warriors train in controlled difficulty. They seek discomfort not because they enjoy pain, but because they understand its refining effect. Life does not warn everyone equally. Many walk into danger without awareness because they have trained themselves to ignore signals. But when you encounter a message like this, when you are told that this day is dangerous and you are still here listening, that itself is a sign of protection. Awareness is protection. Consciousness is armor. God does not remove the test. God provides the vision to pass through it. Congratulations are not for the absence of danger, but for the presence of awareness. Danger demands responsibility. On easy days, responsibility feels optional. On dangerous days, responsibility becomes unavoidable. Your actions carry weight. Your words carry consequences. Your decisions shape outcomes. This weight is not meant to crush you. It is meant to mature you. A child avoids responsibility. An adult carries it. A warrior honors it. When God places danger before you, it is a declaration that you are no longer permitted to live carelessly. Many people pray for signs while ignoring discipline. But discipline is the sign. The ability to wake up and face a dangerous day without collapsing into fear is proof of inner work done. Even if unconsciously, you did not arrive here weak by accident. Every challenge you survived before this moment prepared you. Every hardship trained your nervous system. Every disappointment strengthened your endurance. Danger is cumulative. It only appears at the level you are capable of handling, even if your mind doubts it. The mistake people make is believing danger means something has gone wrong. Often danger means something has gone right. It means stagnation has ended. It means comfort has expired. It means growth is unavoidable now. Growth always feels dangerous because it requires leaving what is familiar. The known feels safe even when it is destructive. The unknown feels dangerous even when it is liberating. Danger marks the border between who you were and who you must become. If you try to escape a dangerous day, you delay evolution. If you meet it consciously, you accelerate it. This is why ancient traditions placed students in controlled hardship. Cold, silence, repetition, discipline, all forms of chosen danger. They understood that the mind must be trained to remain steady under stress. A dangerous day is unchosen training. It arrives whether you want it or not. The question is whether you train within it or collapse beneath it. God saying congratulations on such a day is not praise for survival alone. It is acknowledgement of readiness. Readiness to see clearly. Readiness to act deliberately. Readiness to abandon weakness. Danger is a call to alignment. When your thoughts, breath, posture, and actions align, danger loses its ability to dominate you. It becomes simply a condition, not a dictator. Remember this: danger does not decide your fate, your response does. Two people can face the same storm. One is destroyed, the other is strengthened. The storm did not change, the inner posture did. That is why the teaching is never to remove danger, but to refine the one who meets it. When you refine yourself, danger becomes guidance. Today being dangerous does not mean today is doomed. It means today is precise. Precise in demanding honesty. Precise in demanding presence. Precise in demanding that you stop living on autopilot. If you slow your breath, straighten your spine, and ground your attention, you already step above the threat. Awareness shifts the entire equation. Danger is not a sign that God has turned away. It is often proof that God is near. Close enough to correct, close enough to refine, close enough to elevate. Congratulations are spoken not to comfort you, but to steady you. They say, stand firm. Do not waste this moment. Something important is happening within you. If you treat danger as an enemy, you fight blindly. If you treat danger as a signal, you move intelligently. Signals guide those who listen. Warnings protect those who respond. Today is not asking for panic. Today is asking for presence. Not noise but focus. Not reaction but discipline. When you answer danger with discipline, it bows. Not because it disappears, but because it has completed its function. This is why you must not numb yourself today. Do not distract yourself. Do not drown awareness in noise. This day requires sharpness. Every dangerous day carries a hidden instruction. Miss it, and the lesson repeats louder. Learn it, and the pressure lifts. God congratulates those who learn quickly. You are not here to be broken. You are here to be sharpened. Steel meets fire not to be destroyed, but to be forged. Fire without steel is meaningless. Steel without fire is weak. You are the steel. Today is the fire. Congratulations are given because forging has begun. When the day ends, and you look back, the real question will not be what happened to you, but who you were while it happened. Were you present? Were you disciplined? Were you conscious? If yes, then danger did not defeat you. It initiated you. And initiation is always uncomfortable, always intense, always transformative. So stand upright today, not rigid, but grounded. Let danger speak without letting fear shout. Let awareness lead without letting emotion drag you. This day is a signal. You have received it. And receiving the signal is already the first victory. Congratulations is a word people hear, but rarely understand. They imagine applause, ease, rest, or reward. They imagine a finish line where effort stops and comfort begins. But life does not congratulate you when you are finished. Life congratulates you when you are ready. Ready for more weight. Ready for more responsibility. Ready for more pressure. This is why congratulations often arrive wrapped in difficulty. When God says congratulations, it is not an ending. It is a signal of elevation. Every elevation brings thinner air. Breathing becomes harder. Movement requires more control. Mistakes become costly. This is not punishment. This is precision. When you rise to a higher level, the margin for error shrinks. That is why a dangerous day can coexist with congratulations. Danger is the environment of growth. Pressure is the language of promotion. Most people want more without becoming more. They pray for blessings but resist discipline. They desire elevation but fear pressure. Yet life is consistent. More capacity demands more responsibility. If you are being tested today, it means you have already outgrown your previous level. The old patterns that once sustained you are no longer sufficient. The habits that once protected you are now limiting you. Congratulations means expiration of the old self. Promotion in life does not come with explanations. It comes with demands. Suddenly what was optional becomes essential. Focus becomes mandatory. Integrity becomes visible. Weakness becomes exposed. You are not being attacked, you are being assessed. The assessment is simple: can you carry what you have asked for? Pressure reveals readiness faster than comfort ever could. Comfort lies. Comfort tells you that you are fine as you are. Pressure tells you the truth. It shows you where your discipline is shallow, where your commitment leaks, where your mind collapses under stress. This is not humiliation. This is calibration. A tool must be tested before it is trusted with heavier work. When God says congratulations, it means you are being trusted. Trusted with challenge. Trusted with weight. Trusted with consequence. Trust does not mean protection from hardship. It means belief in your capacity to endure it consciously. Life does not test what it plans to discard. It tests what it plans to use. Many misunderstand tests as signs of abandonment. They ask why life became harder when they tried to improve. But improvement itself demands resistance. Muscles do not grow when lifted objects are light. Minds do not sharpen when decisions are easy. Character does not form when consequences are absent. Congratulations mark the moment when resistance increases because growth is expected. Pressure compresses time. Under pressure, mistakes surface quickly. Under pressure, truth emerges without delay. This efficiency is intentional. A dangerous day accelerates learning. Lessons that might take years in comfort are delivered in hours under stress. This is mercy disguised as difficulty. The faster you learn, the faster you rise. Promotion also isolates. At higher levels, fewer people can walk with you. Fewer understand your silence, your focus, your restraint. This loneliness is not rejection, it is refinement. The higher you climb, the quieter it becomes. Noise cannot survive at altitude. Congratulations often arrive with solitude because clarity requires space. When you are promoted, your reactions matter more than your intentions. You are judged not by what you feel, but by how you act under pressure. Emotional indulgence becomes costly. Impulsiveness becomes dangerous. Discipline becomes non-negotiable. This is not harshness, this is maturity. A child reacts, an adult responds, a leader remains composed. Danger on a congratulatory day means your old coping mechanisms are no longer acceptable. Complaining, blaming, escaping. These are demotions disguised as relief. You are being invited to respond differently now. To pause before reacting. To breathe before deciding. To act from principle instead of emotion. This shift is the true promotion. Life does not announce promotions with ceremonies. It announces them with tests. If you pass, you rise quietly. If you fail, the lesson repeats until learned. There is no judgment in repetition, only insistence. Life insists that you become capable of what you seek. Congratulations also mean visibility. At higher levels, actions are noticed. Impact widens. Consequences ripple. What you do affects more than just you now. This is why pressure increases. This is why danger appears. Visibility demands precision. Carelessness becomes costly not only to you, but to others. The mind often resists this responsibility. It longs for the simplicity of earlier stages. But regression is not peace, it is stagnation. Growth always feels heavier because it requires you to carry more awareness. Ignorance is light. Knowledge has weight. Wisdom has gravity. Congratulations mean you are being trusted with weight. Testing is not cruelty, it is confirmation. Confirmation that you are no longer a beginner. Confirmation that training has reached a new phase. Beginners are protected. Intermediates are challenged. Masters are refined. Each stage feels dangerous to the one entering it. This danger is the threshold. When pressure increases, you must simplify. Strip away distractions. Reduce noise. Focus on essentials. Complex lives collapse under stress. Simple structures endure. This simplification is part of the promotion. You cannot carry excess baggage to higher levels. Congratulations mean it is time to let go. The danger of a congratulatory day is not the challenge itself, but the temptation to respond as your former self, to doubt yourself, to seek escape, to wish for easier conditions. These responses are understandable, but they belong to an older identity. Today demands a new posture. A promoted mind asks different questions. Not, why is this happening to me? But, what is this asking of me? Not, how do I avoid this? But, how do I meet this correctly? These questions shift power back to you. They turn pressure into purpose. You are not being rushed, you are being refined. Speed is not the goal. Precision is. Under pressure, rushing creates mistakes. Calm creates clarity. This calm is not passive, it is alert stillness. A readiness to act without panic. This is the state life is testing for. Congratulations also mean that excuses expire. At higher levels, reasons no longer matter. Results matter. Not outcomes you control, but effort you commit. Integrity you maintain. Discipline you embody. Life is less interested in explanations now, and more interested in alignment. The danger you feel today is the friction between who you were and who you are becoming. Transformation always creates tension. Old habits resist dissolution. New standards demand enforcement. This internal struggle feels dangerous because identity is shifting. Identity shifts feel like loss before they feel like gain. Do not romanticize the past. Do not envy those who remain untested. They are not ahead, they are unchallenged. Challenge is a privilege reserved for those capable of growth. Congratulations, acknowledge this capacity. If you remain conscious today, if you choose discipline over drama, if you respond instead of react, you will notice something subtle. The danger does not disappear, but your fear does. And when fear dissolves, the situation loses its power to control you. Promotion is not about reaching a destination, it is about embodying a standard. A standard of behavior under pressure. A standard of awareness under stress. A standard of integrity when shortcuts are available. Congratulations mean you are now measured by this standard. When the day ends, the real reward will not be relief, but confidence. Confidence born from meeting pressure without collapsing. Confidence that cannot be given by praise or taken by criticism. This confidence is earned only through testing. So accept the congratulations without celebrating prematurely. Accept them with humility, with readiness, with willingness to be refined. This is not a day to boast. It is a day to focus, to move carefully, to act deliberately. Life has placed you on a higher step. The view is sharper. The ground is narrower. Balance matters more. This is not danger meant to destroy you. This is danger meant to shape you. Carry yourself accordingly. Fear is not born from danger itself. Fear is born from the loss of control inside the mind. Two people can face the same situation, the same uncertainty, the same pressure, yet one remains steady while the other collapses. The difference is not strength, intelligence, or luck. The difference is self-mastery. When you do not control yourself, something else will control you, and fear is always the first to take that role. Fear is subtle at the beginning. It does not arrive screaming. It arrives as a small tightening in the chest, a restless thought, a sense of urgency that says, act now, or something will go wrong. If you are unaware, this urgency turns into haste. Haste turns into mistakes. Mistakes turn into regret. Then fear grows stronger because it feeds on its own results. This is how fear traps people, not through danger, but through reaction. Most people believe fear is caused by external events. They think if the situation changes, fear will disappear. But fear remains even in safety if the mind is undisciplined. A person who cannot control their thoughts will panic even in calm conditions. A person who has mastered themselves can remain calm even in chaos. This is why control of the self is the highest form of security. On dangerous days, fear looks for entry points. It enters through uncontrolled breathing, through tense posture, through scattered attention. The body and the mind are not separate. When the body is tense, the mind interprets this as threat. When breathing is shallow, the nervous system signals danger even when none is present. Fear is often a physiological misunderstanding, not a factual reality. This is why the first act of self-control is physical. Slow the breath, straighten the spine. Relax unnecessary tension. When the body signals stability, the mind follows. A controlled body creates a controlled mind. Without this foundation, all positive thinking is fragile. Fear also thrives on imagination. The mind jumps into the future, creating scenarios that have not happened. It multiplies possibilities, most of them negative, and treats them as facts. This is mental chaos. Control means bringing the mind back to what is real, what is present, what is actionable. The present moment is almost always manageable. It is the imagined future that overwhelms people. When fear takes control, it narrows perception. You stop seeing options. You stop listening. You stop learning. Fear makes the world small. Self-control expands it again. A calm mind sees paths where a fearful mind sees walls. This is not optimism, this is clarity. People often say they lost control because the situation was too intense. But intensity does not remove control, lack of training does. A trained mind expects intensity. It does not panic when it arrives. It adjusts. Just as a trained body does not collapse under weight, a trained mind does not collapse under pressure. Self-control is not suppression. Suppression creates tension, and tension feeds fear. Control is awareness plus choice. You notice the emotion, you acknowledge it, and you decide how to act anyway. Fear may still exist, but it no longer dictates behavior. This is true power. The absence of fear is not courage. The ability to act correctly despite fear is courage. Many people confuse emotional expression with honesty. They believe reacting is being real. But reactions are automatic. They are habits, not truths. Self-control allows you to respond from values rather than impulses. This response may be quiet, firm, or delayed, but it is intentional. Intentional action builds trust within yourself. Trust within yourself dissolves fear. Fear also feeds on identity. If you identify as someone fragile, any challenge feels dangerous. If you identify as someone disciplined, challenges feel demanding but not threatening. Identity is shaped by repeated actions. Each time you choose control over reaction, you reinforce a stronger identity. Over time, fear has less ground to stand on. The greatest danger is not external chaos, it is internal disorder. When thoughts are scattered, emotions uncontrolled, and impulses unchecked, even small problems become overwhelming. But when inner order exists, even large problems become manageable. Order is created through discipline, not motivation. Motivation fades under pressure. Discipline remains. On days labeled dangerous, fear wants to rush you into decisions. It wants you to speak when silence is wiser, to act when patience is required, to escape when endurance is needed. Self-control interrupts this pattern. It creates space between stimulus and response. In that space lies freedom. This space is created through awareness. Awareness of breath. Awareness of posture. Awareness of thought patterns. Awareness turns automatic reactions into conscious choices. Without awareness, you live mechanically. With awareness, you live deliberately. Fear also seeks validation. It wants reassurance from others. It wants constant confirmation that things will be okay. This dependence weakens you. Self-control means learning to regulate your own inner state without outsourcing stability. This does not mean isolation, it means independence. An independent mind is calm even when alone. Many people collapse under fear because they resist discomfort. They expect life to be smooth. When reality contradicts this expectation, panic arises. A disciplined mind expects difficulty. It is not surprised by resistance. Expectation shapes reaction. If you expect ease, difficulty feels like injustice. If you expect challenge, difficulty feels normal. Self-control also involves energy management. Fear drains energy through constant mental noise. Worry consumes strength without producing solutions. Control redirects energy toward action, preparation, and presence. You cannot think your way out of fear. You must act your way into stability. The mind becomes controlled when it is given structure. Structure in routine. Structure in priorities. Structure in values. Chaos breeds fear because there is nothing to hold on to. Structure creates safety internally, regardless of external conditions. When fear controls you, you become predictable. You repeat the same mistakes. You react the same way. Life then repeats the same lessons, often with greater intensity. Self-control breaks this cycle. It introduces new responses, and new responses create new outcomes. Dangerous days reveal whether control exists or not. They are diagnostic. They show you where discipline is strong and where it is weak. This information is valuable. It is not meant to shame you. It is meant to guide training. Where fear appears strongest is where control is needed most. Fear also distorts time. It makes moments feel urgent and endless at the same time. Self-control restores correct timing. It allows you to slow down when necessary and act quickly when appropriate. Timing is impossible without calm. The goal is not to eliminate fear. Fear is a natural signal. The goal is to prevent fear from becoming the decision maker. When fear informs but does not command, it becomes useful. It alerts without paralyzing. This is the balanced state. Control of the self is built daily, not on dangerous days alone. But dangerous days reveal the results of daily practice. You cannot improvise discipline under pressure. You either have it or you don't. That is why small daily acts of control matter. Waking up on time, keeping promises, regulating speech, managing impulses, these build the foundation. When fear loses control, dignity returns. You move with purpose. You speak with restraint. You act with clarity. Even if outcomes are uncertain, your behavior remains stable. This stability is strength. Fear wants you to believe you are weak. Self-control proves otherwise. Each controlled response is evidence of capability. Over time, this evidence accumulates. Confidence grows not from success, but from consistency in self-mastery. On this dangerous day, the invitation is clear: do not fight the world, govern yourself. The world is too large to control. The self is not. Master what is within reach. Breath, attention, action. These are always available. When you control yourself, fear has nowhere to live. It may knock, but it cannot enter. And when fear cannot enter, danger loses its power to dominate. It becomes just another condition to navigate. This is why self-mastery is the highest protection. Not avoidance, not aggression, not denial, presence, discipline, control. If you hold this control today, even imperfectly, you step into a higher state. You are no longer driven by fear, you are guided by awareness. And awareness, once established, does not disappear easily. This is how you survive dangerous days consciously. Not by removing fear, but by refusing to surrender authority to it.